In the last lecture, we have downloaded and installed as well as activated the Hypercatch plugin. In this lecture, let's configure the same. To configure the Hypercatch plugin, go to Settings on the left side panel of our WordPress and select Hypercatch. By default, Hypercatch won't be enabled. You should add a simple line of code to wp-config.php file. After this, define wp-lang line. So let's copy this code and go to wp-config file. Since I am using localhost, I am going to XAMPP folder in my PC and then open htdocs. Then my WordPress installation path that is wp1. Now we can find wp-config.php. Right click and click Edit with Notepad++. If you don't have Notepad++, then you can just Google search it and install. It's a free software. Or you can just click Edit to open this file with Notepad. Now press Ctrl F or click Search and click Find. In the Find What field box, enter lang, L-A-N-G, and it displays the lang could not be found. So let's paste the code that we copied before WordPress database table prefix. And then save the file. You can press Ctrl S or click this save icon. Now refresh our Hypercatch settings page. Now the first banner has got disappeared since we have added that code into our wp config file. Now we must save the options since some files needs to be updated. Click Save. By default, Hypercatch comes with the preset configuration. That's the beauty of Hypercatch. That's why I suggested you Hypercatch instead of WP Total Catch plugin. But still, you can tweak some of the settings in Hypercatch. For example, the first one is translations. If your WordPress installation is not in English language, then by default Hypercatch will be displayed in the language that you use. And if you want to disable that translation, you may tick this checkbox. The next field is catch time. By default, Hypercatch configures the catch time for 24 hours. If you want to change it to 48 hours or more than that, you can choose or enter your own value, but leave it to 24, it's the recommended value. The third field is enabling compression. It's like zipping our web page dynamically while serving. The static pages, that is the cached files, are compressed and stored. When a user accesses that particular respective page, the compressed page will be sent to the user so that the download speed and the page load speed of our website will be higher. But if your server compresses all your web pages by default, then if you tick this, it won't be that much efficient because your web page will be compressed 2 times, so the efficiency will lower for the same size of the web page. Next comes on-the-fly compression. For non-cached pages, this provides compression. When a post is edited, we must disable or refresh the cache of our home page. So click Clean the Home as well as clean the archives. When a post receives a comment, let's just clean the home alone. Leave all the settings the same and click Save. Next, come to Bypass section. These settings are for pros or experts in WordPress, such as some people doesn't like to catch their homepage at all and they want their homepage to be dynamic always. For such kind of persons, Hypercatch offers a no catch option for their homepage. Also, if you serve some kind of dynamic 404 not found page, you may choose to not catch that also. Next is not to catch your blog feeds. This option, that is the single post comment feed, is not to catch the comment feeds of single posts or products. And you can fine tune all other advanced options too. But if you are a beginner, I recommend you not to touch any of the settings in this tab. Next, come to mobile section. You can configure a separate catching mode for mobile and the desktop devices. There are three options that is available here. By default, use the standard catch, or you can catch the mobile pages and posts separately, or you may just simply bypass the catch and serve dynamic post and product pages to mobile devices always. If you use a separate mobile theme for mobile devices, then you should mention that here, and you can define mobile user agents in this field. If you have changed any of these fields or any of these options, then click Save, else move to CDN. As I said in the domain and hosting section, once you bought the CDN from MaxCDN or any other CDN network, then you can configure the CDN in the respective CDN provider's dashboard, and then you can copy paste the CDN URL here so that you can serve your website at full speed. Now click Save for the final time. There may be some instances that you may make some changes to posts, pages or products, or you may change the widgets, and that might not reflect in your home page or archive page, etc. In such case, you may just clean home and archives. For that, use this button. If you want to compute the catch size, then you may click this button, Compute Catch Size. If the catch is there, then Hypercatch will display here the size of the catch. If you have got exported your old Hypercatch settings, then you can import it using this Import Old Options button. For any case, if you want to clear whole the catch, then you can click this Clean the Whole Catch button. With this, Hypercatch configurations is over.